We're out here today at the corner of Powell Boulevard and Vintage, where an accident, a tragedy almost took place, but an accident did take place. I'm out here with Councilman Hayes. It's his district, District 3. I'm also out here with Councilman Branigan. The two gentlemen that did the heroic thing of saving the individual are Brad Truding and also Bo Tishner. Brad Truding happens to be the Councilman Branigan's nephew, so it's important that Councilman Branigan's out here with us. This is an important day to recognize these guys. I didn't think doing this at a Zoom council meeting would be correct, so I wanted to do it here, where we're out here at the tragedy. The accident, which could have been a tragedy, had not been for these two gentlemen. Before we go to these two guys, though, the heroes of the day and the heroes from January the 20th, I want to turn it over to Councilman Hayes, our district councilman right here, and also Councilman Branigan. Councilman Hayes.
Well, it's truly a pleasure to be here, and I'm going to be talking about Bo Tishner. Bo was on his way to pick up his children. His in-laws live in Chateau, and thank goodness he was in the right place at the right time. And I also told him I wanted to do a commercial. He is the great-great-grandson of Dr. Tishner. So again, a real hero to begin with. But these fellas really have done a great job. The gentleman who they saved is out of the hospital. He hasn't come back to work yet, but they're in contact with his wife. I also want to say something about this gentleman right here. He used to cut my grass when he was a young man, always industrious. So I want to thank you all personally for what you did, for your obviously bravery to jump in that water like that. You're very conscientious and highly motivated. You all both are really true assets for the city, and we really appreciate what you did. Quick thinking. This gentleman was on his way to eat, so the lady that lives right there, Barbara Belacy, I called her that night to see what happened. She said, it was a good-looking young man. I gave him a shirt, and he lives on Canary Answers. I said, this is 2 short blocks. There's only one good-looking young man that lives on Canary Answers, and that's this gentleman here. Thank y'all so much.
Hi, I'm Councilman Branigan, and it's just an honor to be out here with 2 guys that saved a man's life, true heroes, to be able to have the DNA that they have that gave them the instinct to jump into that water and get that man out of that car is amazing. He changed not only his life but his family's life, and it's just unbelievable. Brad Truding's my nephew. He's a guy that is one of the hardest working guys you'll ever know, and Brad's the guy that when you need to get something done, move a piece of furniture, do anything, you call Brad and Brad will be there, Johnny on the spot. So it's an honor to be out here with you 2 guys. I don't know Bo that well, but the bottom line is they saved the man's life, and that's incredible. And I just want to thank you for doing that.
And Brad and Bo, if y'all want to say something before we do the presentation, again, we thank y'all for what y'all did.
Yep, again, I'd like to thank Councilman Branigan. I call him Uncle Georgie, Mayor Zahn, and Councilman Mr. Glenn Hayes. You know, happy to have been able to help the gentleman. I'm glad to hear he's doing well. You know, to do it in the city that I grew up in is special to me. So I'm happy to be a part of the city of Kenner, and the path forward and the progress we're putting on here is tremendous.
I'd like to echo that. Thank you, Mayor Zahn, Councilman. We appreciate it. Appreciate the recognition. You don't know how quickly your life can change, but thankfully that night God had other plans, and I'm just grateful that we can be here today and know that we helped another father and husband make it back to his family that night. So thank you.
So Bo and Brad, we're not going to read the whole proclamation because we basically talked about what happened that night. We've already told you thank you, but on behalf of my office, my position, the council people, and also our chief of police, we want to give you these proclamations. By the power invested in me as the mayor of the city of Kenner, like I said, with our city council and our chief of police, we do hereby recognize the life-saving, heroic acts and selflessness actions of Bo Tishner and Brad Truding for what they did on Wednesday, January 20th, 2021. I'm going to present this to Bo. Brad, yours says basically the same thing. I just added your name in there when I was saying that one. Present that to you. The 2 council people have a little something for you. Councilman Hayes and Councilman Branigan.
Thank you very much.
And for anybody who does something, you know, makes 100 or does something that's important to me and our council and our chief of police, you deserve a key to our city, because we always want you to stay here, and if you leave, you need to come back.
All right.
So,
thank you very much.
Bo.
Very much,
Gentlemen,
Mayor.
we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
A lot of talk from us to you for what you did. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.